Culture is something that our world is talking about a lot today, and a lot of times it's stuff that's like, well, I need to have a better organization, so I need to do this or I need to do that. And really what it comes down to is culture. The word culture comes from the Latin word cultus, which means care. So the idea of culture is caring for others, caring for people. So when we look at our organization's culture, it's important that we communicate it clearly, that we are consistent in our messaging, but it's all about doing life together. Dietrich Bonhoeffer in his book Life Together talks about this from a biblical perspective, that we are all in this journey together. So culture is doing life together. When I look at my attitude in regards to culture, I have to realize that I'm not the most important. I'm a member of the team, I'm not the team. So culture keeps me in my place. Culture also focuses me on what our shared goal is, because as we said earlier, culture is our common purpose, all of us moving together, and that starts with the proper attitude. When you're looking at culture, it's not just about your attitude, it's also about clarity. It's important that as the leader, you get in front of your team and they know you and you know them. Proximity really develops culture. So there's the idea that if you want to have a strong organizational culture, you can't be alone and not together, because culture is all about doing life together. So culture requires proximity, and culture also provides that I'm talking, I'm listening, they're talking, they're listening, because culture is all of us doing life together. Part of culture is about the attitude. Yes, we've got to have the right attitude. We got to know that it's about the team. It's not about us. We got to know it's about clarity. We got to be near each other. We got to be doing life together. But it's the discipline part. Your job as the leader is to be the broadcaster of the culture. So you've got to tune into the right channel. You've got to be loud. You've got to keep repeating it. And you've got to be consistent over and over and over and over again. Discipline is what really builds culture, because when people say things about culture, they can have the right attitude. They can have clarity. But if they're not consistent and they're not reliable, the culture will fall flat. So be that culture broadcaster. Make sure you're tuned into the right channel. Make sure that the volume's up, because it really does make a difference in regards to culture.